And hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to True Sight TV. I'm SP Revolution 5, going to be your host for the evening, otherwise known as Revo, of course. We got ASDF Indonesia up against Bang Bang / Buyback Boulevard, whatever you call them, in a 2-game series here on Monday, June the 1st, 2015. And I think ASDF are the favorites here. Did I bet on this? Oh, I put a comment on Bang Bang. Okay. I was just wondering.
Reserve time.
Of course, I'm not too attached to that comment, so I will be. Anyways. Let's go ahead and get things underway, as we do see ASDF ban out the Wisp, as well as the Undying. Queen of Pain and Phoenix are your bans for Bang Bang.
Radiant team pick.
We'll see ASDF actually first pick the Gyrocopter, of course. Earthshaker and Beastmaster, your first two picks for Bang Bang at the moment. Vengeful Spirit will be the response to that. Very good against those heroes for the armor reduction, also being able to swap out an ally who's been roared by the Beast Master. Should be quite nice.
10 seconds remaining.
Lena.
Dire team pick.
Anyways, so we'll see a Lena pick come out for Bang Bang as they ban out the Drow as well as the Leshrac. Drow, a nice hero with Finge and Gyrocopter. But we will see.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Puck.
Anyways, Puck will be picked up by ASDF, and it's going to be probably God's hands on that Puck. He is known for his offlane Puck play. Of course, they do ban out the Storm Spirit and the Shadow Fiend. A little afraid of the mid lane Dominators coming out from Bang Bang. But we shall see indeed.
Skywrath Mage.
Dire team pick.
Skywrath Mage will be picked up by Bang Bang now, which means this is a core Lena. Probably an offlane Beastmaster mid Lena. They're looking for their hard carry now. ASDF, though, they have a much more open draft, but they'll be picking up the Lich as well.
Radiant team pick.
Lich going to be very nice indeed. As they will ban out the Medusa here. A little afraid of that mana shield. I'm kind of confused about why they're banning that out specifically. I don't really see the potential for Medusa here, especially considering you already have the Gyro, but
10 seconds remaining.
We will see indeed. Final pickup coming out from Bang Bang right now.
Remaining. Reserve time.
Anyways, ASDF making their final ban at the moment. They will get rid of the Phantom Lancer. A very nice hero to have, especially if you need some good physical damage on your side, which I think we can say Bang Bang definitely do. Definitely do. I do like the respect band on God's hand. Puck.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
And we'll be having the final picks come out right now, guys. So waiting on that. We are just waiting.
Ten seconds remaining.
Again.
Slog.
For this, but it will be the Slark coming out for Bang Bang. So, a very slippery fella, hard to lock down. And ASDF don't have the best of lockdown. They do have Puck to deal with, but it is possible. We'll see ASDF making their final pick. Now, there is a Bloodseeker in the pool, though, who is definitely a hero who does well against Slark.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
It'll be the Bristleback, though. A nice AoE hero to work up against the Slark. And we will be ready to go now to get into the game. So, it's actually going to be Godsend on the offlane Bristle, with Eleanor on the Puck. Very interesting choice here for them. Let me just triple check our standings here in the Join Dota Liga season number 6. North America 2.1. ASDF are sitting at 5-5. Bang Bang is sitting at 1-7 with their only win.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
Against... Wait for it. Olin Gaming, the Mexican team. Of course. And we do have a pause underway, of course. Bang Bang are ready, as are ASDF. we're gonna get underway. So, in terms of lineup, I do actually really like ASDF's lineup. I feel like they have the stronger heroes. However, Slark is going to be quite the hero to work with today. So we shall see. We're gonna have Yolo Swaggerco on your gyrocopter. God's Hand will be on the offlane bristleback. His signature hero will actually be on the hands of Eleanor, the puck, of course. We'll actually see Miho on the Lich moving down here, and last but not least, Key Wielder will be on your Vengeful Spirit. There is a bird scouting them out right now, as Shin had summoned that with the Beastmaster. There's going to be your action. Right Striker right out of the gate. We'll see a Fissure come out as well. Yolo Swaggerco going to be going down as Too Much Bang Bang cleans him up. Kill Wielder going to go down as well, and Too Much Bang Bang gets a double kill. Earthshaker going to fall to the Bristleback on the other end, as Hellion is going to be on that Lina. Shin will be on your Beastmaster. Kamikaze on the Slark. And I believe that is all. So, of course, I'm SP Revolution 5.
The battle begins.
And we'll be getting this started right now.
A prize.
As Lina and Puck will be picking up those bounty runes. I don't have the overlay off. Wow. Report caster, very noob. It'll be, well, 2 minutes in the past now that happened. Very, very sorry about that, guys, but it does happen. We're going to have a duel off lane here of Miho and God's Hand. Should do pretty well up against the Slark. Slark actually not picking up that magic stick just yet, which I'm a little concerned with, but should be doing so pretty soon. Shin should have a relatively easy time up here on the top lane, simply because he can summon the Boar or the Hawk to help him out if he gets jumped on by the Gyro. And Eleanor gonna get jumped on as well. Meanwhile, up top, it looks like Beastmaster moving around a little bit. We're going to give Miho a little bit of extra XP here on the bot lane as Bristleback moves off to grab the bounty rune. We're going to see auto attacks with Too Much Bang Bang moving back into the lane now. Kamikaze will be moving out as well. I gotta say, ASDF had a rough start to the season here. They're doing alright. Striker going in deep, though, does have a point up in the rocket in this kind of 1v1 lane that he's got going on for him. This Key Wielder, able to move around a bit, roam around as well. Hellion does have the bottle crowing, same with Eleanor here. Who, do we have Yellow Swagger Crow? No, it's Miho standing in for him, okay. Shin, though, gonna get chased down by that level 1 rocket. And of course, very sorry about that, guys. Had a bit of a space issue for you, those of you on the VOD. Hopefully that will solve it. I am not sure. As I don't have any way of seeing that. We did see a kill on Slark down there from Lich. Very good for Lich to get that kill early on. God's Hand, actually, with the extra point in Ice Armor, he's very tanky early on. But meanwhile, up top, we're going to see Gyro drop a little low. Meanwhile, Slark getting jumped on. God's Hand able to throw out a Quill Spray. One more would do the job, but Lich will actually grab the last hit once again. And that'll be quite impressive from him. Let me just see if I can triple check the disk space here. 27 gigabytes free. Okay. Then we have room for a recording. That's all good.
Bottom's gone missing, just so's you know.
Nice the look of you.
Meanwhile, we're going to see Lina go down on the mid lane, despite the fact that Earthshaker rotated in. Now, but Bristleback actually getting, it looks like a few Quill Sprays or something off down here. Slark is making his way back into the lane. Not farming quite as well there. Yeah, and for those of you asking about quality, we cannot, oh, what is it? What is it? We have to be partnered with Twitch TV for that. So, if you'd like to see quality options on the channel, come watch more. Hopefully, we'll get more quality options soon. A big shout out to all you guys coming out as well. Observer and Sentry Wards picked up by the Skywrath. Sorry about the technical issue there, folks. Again, stuff that I can't really help. Also, if you'd like to maybe help donate to a backup drive so I can make sure those VODs have room, there is a donate link below. That would be very appreciated. Although I should be able to pick something like that up in the next couple days. Yellow Swagger Crow actually getting the Light Striker Ray out and the Laguna Blade in here. One more right click will do the job. He does get a coil and a silence off, but they do get the Dragon Slave out to finish it off. Key Wielder going to move on in here, but doesn't have mana for a stun. And we will see Puck end up going down there. A very nice exchange for them, though, as they did get 5 kills in a row here. As Kamikaze not doing quite as hot as he'd like. Is sitting on 20 and 3 CS. Meanwhile, up top, 44 and 12 for your Gyrocopter, who is Yellow Swagger Crow. I don't know why I said he was not in the game. But yeah, the early point in Frost Armor here is actually helping them a ton in this lane. 3 armor extra, giving Bristleback a whopping total of 7. And a good bit of damage resistance up against Slark, since Slark is pretty much just doing physical damage. I mean, he has a tiny bit of magical burst, but really it's the physical damage that matters here. Also, slowing down his attacks are very nice as well. And that 1 point in Frost Armor will give you a bit of a move slow. Meanwhile, Gyrocopter is going to find Beastmaster up on the top lane. It looks like he did use a call down there and almost went down, but isn't quite going to fall. And I'm a little surprised he didn't grab a TP or anything, but he's going to be, well, I'd say hoofing it, but he kind of flies, so he'll be hovering back to lane, or to base here. Going for the, Drone of Endurance, it looks like, here. Give him a little bit of an int buff up, a little more mana to work with. Hellion, meanwhile, on the mid lane. Not going to get that regen rune. But will be getting himself a Staff of Wizardry. So straight into the Gules for him, it looks like. And yeah, I can pull up net worth. So meanwhile, on the bot lane, looks like we've got a bit of action. Slark popping the ult right now. Will be able to take down Lich with one more right click. The body blocks were a lot, but it wasn't quite enough as Kamikaze will not get that purge off. Instead, Bristleback will be able to bring him down with another right click. They're going to go after too much Bang Bang, who doesn't have a magic stick to work with here. The move in from Hellion, he does have a Laguna Blade up in God's Hand. Maybe changing the target. There's a nice coil out from Yellow Swagger Co. was able to sneak in here. Vengeful Spirit does get the Laguna Blade to the face, but God's Hand on a healing spree nonetheless. Auto attacks should probably be going down here, and he will in the end, as God's Hand gets a double kill in this lane and already has a Hood of Defiance to work with, meaning this magic burst damage from Bang Bang is not going to be doing quite as much.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
It'll be
attack.
very, very efficient early on here. Also has the treads to work with, so that's a bit more damage and attack speed. But getting a sub 10-minute Hood of Defiance means these magical nukes that are usually just blowing heroes up in the early game, it's just not going to be happening. Gyrocopter going to take down Bristle up top, or Beastmaster, excuse me, not Bristle. And he'll actually be going straight for that Helm of the Dominator instead of the drums so that they can get those stacks up nice and early, and he can probably snowball from there. Meanwhile, down here on the bot lane, God's Hand almost going to go down. He will, actually, as Skywrath gets the revenge kill with mostly just right clicks. Keep in mind, Skywrath with his 3.6 int gain, he does hit pretty hard. And he will be de-warding right now. Puck gonna grab a double damage rune and actually rotate down to the bot lane. That the Radiant team has seen this, and they will actually summon a Hawk just to get them a bit of vision here. That is a level 4 Hawk, and of course, the Radiant have seen him now, at least. As he will actually try to jungle up here, but he'll get silenced, and this is where Puck just doesn't have a fun time. He will have a coil to work with, but he's gonna get roared, and you can't phase shift that, buddy. As Puck does end up going down right there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Bristleback continuing to get some XP, not getting quite as much farm, but still helping Gyro lead the board at work as it's 11 minutes in now. And God's Hand is going to be picking himself up a server ward. Wow. As it looks like Puck could get Laguna Bladed here. Now they do have to watch out because if Puck works very well, doesn't lag too much, he actually has I believe a half a second here. Okay, a quarter of a second to dodge that Laguna Blade with phase shift. And that would be very effective. Yule's coming up for Lina in about 500, and she is getting the best farm on the map in terms of your Radiant team. Just going to help them out. And they will spot this movement coming in on the bot lane as they do TP Slark home. This will be basically giving up the tower, though, as they aren't really ready to rotate in here. Shin.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They've been moving about again. And they will actually roar up YOLO Swagger Co, who does get hit by those. Does get the ult off at least, which will slow them down. And that'll allow Puck to come in with the coil and take down auto attacks chemistry there. As, can they get around here? It does not look like it. They can't close the distance between those supports. And they get a good pick off on the carry. That's a pretty big deal. Although, Puck finding the return kill is quite important as well, in my opinion. We are going to see the Wild Wing going ahead stacking up a camp here. And Gyro, or Bristleback even, should be pretty soon to farm that. And it looks like it might just be Bristleback at this point. As, keep in mind, Bristleback's illusion will throw off a Quill Spray as well if it gets hit in the back hard enough. So that's very useful, as actually they're struggling to take down that illusion. I don't believe they spent any big spells on it, at least. And that is now your Yule's completed up on Lina, who will get a clarity popped on her, and they're going to smoke up right now because they know where Bristleback is, thanks to this Observer Ward. And Bristleback, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but your newfound wealth, well, it may not last long, as actually he turns his back to the team, and he will live a bit longer. Skywrath not able to do a lot. They will clean up these last couple of Ancients, but meanwhile, I believe that is the pipe complete for Bristleback, and that's going to help out this team a lot. A lot of magic damage coming out from Bang Bang, and ASDF going to be able to make a lot happen with the pipe. Indeed.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower.
So meanwhile, Bristol does get back up. We got 9-11 on the scoreboard. And Puck picking up the Blink Dagger now. Just 14 minutes in. Not the best, but definitely not the worst, especially considering you've got Power Treads and a Null Talisman already ready to go. So, still, Puck does not have an easy time up against Lina in the mid lane, in my opinion. Simply because he is so squishy. Lina, she knows how to deal with the squishy ones. She just sets him on fire. You know, meanwhile, Godshand caught in a bit of a pickle here. He's going to get us back to the enemy, and a nice coil out from Eleanor. The will silence down auto attacks. Slark able to get away from that one, but he will not get hit with the call down. He's going to be able to juke around here. And do they have enough damage? It looks like they do with the Lich ult coming out there just in case. And lots of D-wards even coming out, as they do block off this camp as well. And unfortunately, Gyro's, wait, what was that Hawk doing there? The Hawk was literally sitting under the tier 1 tower. It's like, hey guys, I know you don't have True Sight over here, but here you go. Oh, wait. ASDF. That's a sad face for ASDF. Which can be turned into a rip. As they place down a few too many wards there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I was wondering what you guys were talking about in chat about wards. Now I caught it. It is our policy with True Sight TV that if two wards are too close together, we will go ahead and draw a smiley face or a sad face in between them. I feel like it's necessary to the viewing experience. Net worth sitting about 5k in advantage for ASDF right now, 4k XP or so. We'll actually see Kamikaze forming up quite well. He does have a drum up on Slark, but he's not going to be able to get a lot done with that. It's mostly just a passive item. Looks like Eleanor will get away to the high ground here. Lina in a lot of trouble. She's forced to defensively Yules. Vicious Spirit already taking down that Beastmaster as well. And they will go after the tier 1 tower now, as they've already taken bot and top tier 1s. And auto attacks does get off a fissure. That's not really going to deter them from this mid tower. There is a glyph available. They will use it, of course. I mean, it's going to be off cooldown anyway if they use it, so may as well. And they can just keep pushing right now. I don't see any way for Bang Bang to stop the push, especially without Lina and Beastmaster up. Those are really your only D-push kind of things with the Dragon Slave and the Whirling Axes. Without them, you are not in a great position, to say the least, in terms of D-push. But there will be a silence actually out on God's Hand briefly here, as he presses forward and is not afraid. Radiant's Courier even going down as Shin will get the Lich ult bouncing to him. It's going to bounce back to the sky. They cannot Delta Split fast enough. As Slark jumps into all 5 here. They actually do bring down the binge, at least. But how many will they lose in return? Eleanor gets an orb off, but it is juked very nicely. Meanwhile, the mid tower is going to go down. And the Radiant team, they do not have their glyph, as I believe they did use it on that mid tower to keep it alive. Meanwhile, Dollar's top tower is in a bit of trouble, but Eleanor able to defend it in time, actually with 2,600 gold already up on the puck. It's going to be very nice for him to work with. Could even go straight into something like a sheep stick or even a more aggressive item. Just try to close down the game early. A Dagon here wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, with Hellion's low HP pool, even considering the parts of the Axe being picked up now, God's Hand will be in a little bit of trouble. Will be used up in the air, but there is no follow-up stun. They do have the silence as well as the ult. The Beastmaster Roar coming out. He does get a few quill sprays off, but he is going to be going down there. That'll secure Earthshaker, his Blink Dagger. Puck going for the Yules, which is pretty standard, keep in mind. Again, though, not exactly my favorite pickup on the puck. By a long shot. Once again, guys, thank you so much for coming out to TrueSight TV. If you're enjoying the broadcast so far, don't forget to hit that follow button. We're casting a lot of Join Dota League. We're looking for other games to cast. As, we are a pretty new casting studio. But we strive to be one of the best just for you. For me? Yes, yes for you. Random viewer. Every viewer counts to us, man. Meanwhile, ASDF are continuing to farm at the moment.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And continuing to stay ahead in this game where they're 5 kills up and about 8k gold. XP only sitting about 5k, but it'll be enough to make a difference here. To be a Shadow Blade pickup for the Slark. And he will be done with that very soon here. Just a last hit or two more. Where is he? Oh, he's over here. Okay. There's a 5-man smoke coming out from your Dire team now.
Bottom tower is under attack.
They can not see auto attacks, but they know he's there. As actually Puck blinks in and they know something's going on, but they don't quite realize how many, as Bristleback is still under the cover of the smoke. Nice stun out from the Lina, unfortunately does not connect, and the other Swagger are going to get a big ult off the Lina. Puck will actually dodge the Laguna Blade, excuse me, with the Yules, and Shin just going to get chased down now, as he does pop his Necro 1 that he's been able to pick up just in the nick of time. Eleanor on the wrong side of the fissure will be able to blink forward though, throw out the orb. Not going to secure the kill quite yet, but at least a lot of big spells on cooldown. A lot of heroes are running for the well as well. As they trade Lich for Lina. And
middle tower is under attack.
It works out just fine. Lina still kept just a hair away from that axe. And now they'll be going after Roshan as well. Puck, what's next on his shopping list? Well, he's got 1,000 gold. No way of knowing just yet, but he is one of those heroes that, I mean, pretty much any item that helps you control a team fight or kill a hero, Puck can definitely do. So on a reduction from Key Wielder than God's Hand, they'll be able to take down the Aegis and get it up on Gyro. Now Slark is split pushing, he gets a bit of space, he's able to take down that top tower. That's a big deal for them. But is it enough? I don't know. You could argue that it is, definitely, but ASDF definitely staying ahead in this game, and they know right where Slark at least was. And if he's not careful, he's going to run into the enemy team, and he may think he's being careful right now. But it is unfortunate, and actually, he does Shadow Blade just in time. So nice movement out from the Slark. And unfortunately, they haven't picked up a gym just yet, but I wouldn't be too surprised if that were up on their shopping list pretty soon. Meanwhile, the axe is finally up for Lina, and that's going to help them cut through Gyro's BKB, which is, I believe, okay, at 9 seconds, not 10, but close enough. And he'll be able to work with that quite a bit as well.
tower has fallen.
Meanwhile, Binge taking down the top tower. We are going to see a rotation down bot from Eleanor just to deny the bot tower as Slark looks for a pickup. Oh dear, what was he still doing there? Did he have a TP?
Dire's bottom tower has been
Okay. That was, let's just say, a unique move. A unique move. In fact, I think I can say I've never seen such a move. He could have TP'd out, but just not. Just farm a few more creeps. It's not like Puck's a very mobile hero who can pick you off at any second. Oh wait, he is. What do you know? Two-wielder in a little bit of trouble. Farm-wise, you know, if you consider having 14k in the bank as a vengeful spirit trouble when you already have a corner kick. Do have good vision from this Hawk, but I mean, other than the fact that, okay, we see them taking our tower, what do they have to do about it? I mean, Slark is off split pushing when he really needs to be finding pickoffs. And ASDF are running a tight ship here. They're not just gonna say, okay, we'll pick us off. You get a few kills, Slark will let you back in the game. No, this is more, hey Slark, guess what? You get nothing. Enjoy. Bye. They do pipe up maybe a little bit early, but Bristleback is gonna say, hey, this high ground, this is mine. You do have a call down available from Gyro. We're actually gonna see a missile coming out from him. Now Bristle does go down, and Eleanor jumping on in does eat an Echo Slam, but that's not gonna do too much as the roar comes out. Puck gonna be able to phase shift a bit, and the bouncing Lich ult gonna help them take down 4. As Slark makes his way into the fight right now, he'll pick off the Lich. But not much else really happening here for him. As there is a buyback from the Earthshaker. And the Beastmaster, excuse me, I've got the hiccups here. Beastmaster though with no roar, Slark Shadow Bladed up here, as Puck is going to be hiding into the trees, TPing away, but YOLO Swagger Co not going to be so lucky. He'll go down right now. He does have an Aegis. Does have an Aegis to work with. I'd turn around and throw that out, yep. And he's just a little bit faster than these heroes as well. Nice juke there. DD pinged out by Lich. Looks like Beastmaster's going to go take it as Slark desperately tries to close this distance here. He doesn't want to use the leap and overcommit, but he does use the invis right now. But Bristleback already back up at this point. As God's Hand will probably be going down. Slark, what are you doing? Okay, at this point, Gyro's Aegis actually ran out. And maybe that's why they were chasing him down so much. He was actually able to regen up quite a bit, and now... Oh my god, Slark. What are you doing here, man? This is not your side of the map, buddy. Slark, go home. You're drunk. We're getting hit now. Let's see Eleanor continuing to do damage. There is a Sanjay Nasha up on the Gyro. Keywielder getting hit a bit, and Hawk trying to scout them out. I mean, we're still seeing brown boots on some of these heroes on the side of Bang Bang, and these heroes all have upgraded boots. Even if it's Triss Tranquils for Lich, I mean, he's also got a mech and a medallion, so that's pretty nice for him. 4 staff coming up on your Vengeful Spirit. I mean, we're looking at luxury items for the supports at this point. Keep in mind it is a 2-game series, so if you did bet on Bang Bang, all hope is not lost. As they still do have a chance to take the series. It's just not looking too likely. Getting the call down, set up with the coil. YOLO Swagger Code, though, godlike, sitting on his 10-second BKB or 8 seconds or whatever. And he'll get a double kill here. Bristleback also taking down the Beastmaster. They just are not finding pickoff. Oh, and Slark had drums! Wow, guys, I completely forgot that Slark had the drums through that entire engagement. And I guess he did too. Yeah, he still got the drums. 4 charges, I mean. I guess Slark is not really musically inclined. He just picked up the drums, you know, to make himself look good for the ladies. You know? Like, hey baby, I play the drums. No you don't, Slark. Stop posing. You wish you played the drums.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Oh my god. And guys, sorry if my casting's not exactly up to snuff at the moment. I am very tired. I'm not drunk, but I wish I was. No. Is Kamikaze going to move on in? It's not looking good for Bang Bang. Kamikaze gonna move over here. We'll get the Force Staff away from Lich because they know he's here. It's just like, okay, I accept my fate. You killed me. Congrats. They get a roar off on the God's Hand. And they will bring him down at least. That's pretty big. But Gyro already with a Scotty at 30 minutes into the game with 219 last hits. He's almost doubling Slark's net worth at this point. I don't know what to say. Do not know what to say. I mean, the game is still going here. I guess they have a shot, and I mean, it's never over till the Ancient's dead, but you gotta make the right moves in order to have a shot. And Slark? I'm not gonna bully Slark. Just gotta be real with him, man. My goal in casting is never to bully the players. Let's just set that one straight real quick. It looks like ASDF are going to go after the Roshan now. I may have been being a little harsh, okay. They're going to Solar Crest up on the Lich. I mean, my sweet Jesus. What do you do? What do you do at this point? I mean, Gyro is just so fat. You look at the rate they took down Roche, and sure, he's starting to top off, but he's still got a Satanic he can build into and an extra item slot on top of Boots of Travel. I don't think he's too worried about losing travel because his base is not in any sort of danger right now.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
And it's just a very simple game at the moment.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yellow Swagger Code just taking them all down. Now we're gonna try to assault the high ground right now. Now Gyro is separate from the team right at the moment. I believe that was only second Roche. There is no cheese on the players. Is there on the courier? I don't think so. I don't want to miss the fight as Godsand is going to get roared here. A quick two-man Dream Coil. Nice four-step out on Godsand as well as he's trying to stay alive. YOLO Swagger though, over here on the front lines, and the flat cannon alone killing off Beastmaster and almost killing off the Beastmaster as well. Or the Earthshaker, excuse me. Sorry, I got very confused for a moment. Finch does fall to the Slark on the back end of the fight, but Slark already headed back to the base. A huge Echo Slam for auto attacks, but YOLO Swagger Code does not seem to care. As,
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
we are going to see them taking it on down here. I just wonder, are YOLO Swagger Code and Eleanor like BFFs, or is it a romantic thing? What's up with that? Or is it unrequited love? Like, does Eleanor really have the hots for YOLO Swagger Code, and YOLO Swagger Code is just like, I'm keeping my own name. You can put my name after yours, but that don't mean nothing. As, Chemistry's moving in here. Now the Black Cannon is still ripping them to shreds. Still haven't gotten any gem for the Slark, but then again, do they really need it? As the second Rax goes down, and Puck gonna go ahead and hex Slark now that he's picked that up. Also has a bit of extra armor thanks to the shine of the Solar Edge crest thing. Slark's gonna be forced to buy back now. YOLO Swagger Code taking down the Skywrath, and it is just the YOLO Swagger Code show at this point. Somebody's gonna need a garage for all the Bugattis, and they will win on this game. Gyrocopter appears to be working on a butterfly at this point, as he's just building whatever he wants, you know. He's about to put rims on his gyrocopter and, you know, take it shot on the block, you know. I don't see the way that Bang Bang get past a 25,000 gold lead. Like, I don't think it's possible. At all. In any way. Do I want to think it's possible? Sure. I mean, I don't want these teams to fail. So let me just say, I mean, that's no fun. It's not a fun way to cast. Like, yeah, the game's over. But right now, I think it might be the only way for me to cast. I don't want to make fake hype for you guys, but... And one auto attack's gonna get jumped on in the mid lane, hexed up instantly, and just demolished by the enemy team. As Gyro now has his butterfly. And they're gonna go after the top tower. There's 4 heroes here to defend, but they do not seem too eager to jump on in. game will end up being called. I mean, there wasn't much else to be done here. An Echo Slam will be thrown out, but GG's already on the table. And we'll see what happens in game number 2 of this. Because, game number 1 was pretty ugly. I'm SP Revolution 5 for TrueSight TV, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll be right back.